Rim Country News brought to you by Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. Same stop, different horses since 1916. And by Terlucas and Brandt CPA PLLC, with a long history of providing quality CPA services right here in Rim Country. On this finally Friday, May 7th, for Tano TV, KRIM Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson with your Rim Country News headlines. Well, Pfizer expects the FDA to make a ruling soon to approve the COVID-19 vaccine for those 12 years of age and older, and the decision will have broad implications as cities and counties attempt to hit herd immunity here in Arizona. Well, Fox 10 down in Phoenix is reporting that here in Gila County, health officials have been waiting almost a year now to use a secret weapon in the battle against COVID-19, and they say next week, well, they may finally use it. The county has been storing a medical freezer that is set at negative 70 degrees with the hopes of receiving doses of the Pfizer vaccine. Well, we wanted to be sure and have the ability to store it and to administer it to our residents, said Paula Horn with the Gila County Health Department. So, has anything ever actually been in that freezer? Well, the answer is no. It's been empty, and it still is, despite being able to hold up to 30,000 doses of the Pfizer vaccine. The state health department has only given Pfizer doses to a few counties, and the rest received the Moderna vaccine, which is approved for those that are 18 years of age and older, and it's much easier to store. Now, with the FDA expected to approve the Pfizer vaccine for those ages 12 and up, Gila County is expecting to get more of the vaccine. We would be the first in the country, said Joshua Beck with the Gila County Health Department. He went on to say that we're finally going to really understand what percent of that population is going to get vaccinated and if we hit herd immunity or not. Well, taking a look at other news from around Rim Country, there's a whole bunch of different things to look at right now, but it's that time of year where people are getting out and doing some fishing, and fishing in Arizona, well, you never really know what you're going to catch. Now, the photo here was from a Facebook post a couple of years ago, but because it's snake season around Rim Country, the message of caution is still just as relevant today. Tucson native Mark Dalton was out on Roosevelt Lake one morning when he discovered he was not alone. In a cove about 30 feet from shore, he came upon a bunch of semi-submerged trees, and while fishing at the front of his watercraft, he turned around to change the lure on his line, and there it was, a western diamondback rattlesnake in his boat. Well, Mark said that the snake was wet, and of course, yes, rattlesnakes can swim, and he believed it had decided to come aboard at some point in his trip. Well, Mark was able to remain calm and, using a net, was able to safely escort the slithery creature off of his watercraft. I'm sure there was a few extra words involved there somewhere, probably. And while it may be unusual for a rattlesnake to crawl into your boat while you're fishing, it's not terribly uncommon for outdoor recreationists to come across them this time of year. In April and into May, typically very active months for rattlesnakes, and encounters can take place just about anywhere, but they're more likely to occur when a person leaves a marked trail or wanders away from heavily traveled areas. Those are places where snakes typically try to stay away from. They can also easily blend in with their surroundings, so a person should always be mindful where they're placing their hands and feet. And the experts say when encountering a rattlesnake, remember that the reptile is more concerned with being left alone. They say you should just back away from the snake, give it a wide berth, and continue on your way. An agitated rattlesnake will often hold its ground, but will not give chase. Now, of course, although accidents certainly happen, rattlesnakes are typically not dangerous unless they're provoked. Well, coming up in Rim Country weather, the National Weather Service out of Flagstaff says we here in Rim Country should start to cool off a little bit today. So what does the rest of your 7-day forecast hold in store? A complete report is coming up next. You're watching Rim Country News.
Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. It's not just a bar, it's a destination. Jake started out as an Arizona stage stop way back in 1916, and folks have been stopping here ever since. Jake's also has been famous as a popular stopping spot for travelers headed to Rim Country or Roosevelt Lake. But as more people discover this historic stop, more and more, it becomes the destination. It was even featured in the 2008 movie Jake's Corner and later featured at the Sedona Film Festival. Ice-cold beers from the tap, imported or specialty beers, a generously stocked full bar, and great food that keeps you wanting to come back again and again. Enjoy a game of pool inside or step out and enjoy the covered patio and outdoor bar with live entertainment and much more. We hope to see you soon at one of the most historic stopping spots in Arizona, Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. It's not just a bar, it's a destination.
Hi, I'm Bobby Davis with the Payson Golf Club. We're working to improve our business in the community of Payson, Arizona. We work with Tolucas and Brandt each week. They help us to move our business along with our accounting and paperwork. Thank you.
Taking a look now at your Rim Country 7-day weather forecast. Well, a cooling trend is in the forecast beginning today as an approaching long wave trough is going to displace the ridge, high pressure ridge that has been giving us these high temperatures, and it's going to get it to move just far south enough to impact northern Arizona. Now winds will increase today with afternoon gusts between 25 to 30 knots, peaking around 35 knots briefly in some locations. Now this synoptic setup is going to maintain cooler temperatures and afternoon breezy conditions for northern Arizona. Winds are expected to generally be out of the west-southwest. While most areas will remain dry throughout the forecast period, there is a slight chance for some rain Sunday into Monday as short waves develop and are allowed to travel around the long wave trough. Precipitation, however, well, it looks like it's likely just going to be relegated to up near the Utah-Arizona border. Really won't be affecting us. Then the long wave trough will have exited the region by Wednesday next week, with the ridge building once again, and as a result, by midweek you can look for temperatures to once again rise quickly under that high pressure. Well, highs and lows around Rim Country today, well, again, looking a little bit cooler than they have for the past couple of days. Here in Payson, 82 is our forecast high today, and tonight's low expected to drop to around 50 degrees. Up on top of the rim over at Forest Lakes, they should see a mild high today near 72 degrees with a low tonight right around 41. Our neighbors up in the communities of Pine and Strawberry, well, the National Weather Service says you should warm up to a high of around 76 degrees today and 40 up there for a low tonight. Over in Young, they should see a high today near 82 with their low tonight dropping down to just right around 45 degrees. Heading down the mountain further, down into the deserts of Tonto Basin, they're forecast to hit 94 degrees for a high today, so that's down from pretty close to the century mark yesterday. And tonight's low down there should be dropping only to about 60. And if you go all the way down to the Valley of the Sun at Sky Harbor International Airport, they'll finally be out of triple digits today with a forecast high of 98 and a low down there tonight, a mild 69. And that's what's happening around Rim Country. For Tonto TV, KRIM Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson. Make it a great weekend.